Hi Western Australia, Phil Kewin here, and I'm with Western Australian State Director James Ford, who would be familiar to all of you, of course. And look, we're here to talk about Vision, AFA's virtual conference to be held on the 14th and 15th of October this year. Like everything, we're doing things differently. It'll be live from Sydney Harbour, and we're talking about a true virtual conference, not a Zoom meeting with different things added on. This is a true virtual conference, high definition production, live speakers, pre-recorded speakers, and access to those speakers for 4 months afterwards. So it's pretty exciting. We're all having to do things differently. So firstly, welcome James, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks Phil, good to see you again.
It's great to see you, and want to talk a bit more about the conference, but just intrigued, what's that over your shoulder there?
That's a copy or replica of the charter for the first ever life insurance company founded in 1704. It was issued by Queen Anne. I'll just bring it up and show it to you.
That'd be great.
There we are. There's the
issued by Queen Anne, so
yeah.
I'm presuming that wasn't presented to you personally.
No, it was a bit before my time actually.
Yeah, no, of course you wouldn't have been in England at the time. But wow, that's a great piece of memorabilia. Now listen, thanks for sharing that with us. Just want to know, obviously things are different at the moment and every state's different. How are things going in Western Australia?
Pretty good. We don't have any lockdown. For example, I went down to Albany yesterday, flew down yesterday morning, flew back last night, saw 3 clients down there. Most advisors I talk to are pretty busy. They're a little challenged by the compliance requirements, but they're very busy with their clients. The economy here is picking up. There's a lot of traffic on the road at 6 o'clock in the morning, and that's reflective of the need for West Australians for advice, and they're all busy providing it.
Yeah, and I guess interesting hearing you talk about travelling, something that you never thought you'd take for granted, but it's not the same case throughout all of Australia, and everyone's got their own different restrictions, and our thoughts go out to everyone who's impacted in different ways. But one thing that we will say is that the value of advisors has really been felt through this pandemic, and it really has highlighted the value of advice, and clients who have advisors are much better for it during this period. But of course, the regulatory environment is quite demanding, and so is demand on people's time. And look, one of the we're talking about the conference, and one of the inhibitors to people attending a conference in the past, particularly if it's held in the eastern states, is the time out of the office, the travel, the accommodation, all of those costs. Through a virtual conference, which we're doing differently, those barriers have been removed. So a lot more reason to be able to log in and register for the AFA conference this year.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the Minister speak, because I think there are cracks in the momentum for increased regulation. I think those cracks are appearing. I think that the panellists will be excellent. I'm looking forward to hearing from the regulators and various other speakers, especially the motivational content that's being provided.
Yeah, and I totally agree regarding the the political and regulatory environment. I think there is a shift. We are seeing that. We've seen with the education extensions. And indeed, Western Australian delegates, members have been extremely active with their local members, which has been invaluable in that shift. And I think there's more momentum there. So it'd be good to hear from the Minister, Senator Jane Hume. As you said, there's a number of panels. You talked about that life insurance charter. There's a lot going on in the life insurance area. We've got CEOs from the 4 major life insurers talking about the future of life insurance and the market, because there's a lot going on there. So a lot of things happening, a lot to look forward to in the conference. So what would you say to your Western Australian colleagues about coming to Vision?
This is a fantastic opportunity to attend the AFA conference, especially for regional members, because travel is cut out. There's no 2-step travel for regional members, going to Perth and then going to the east. It's just a matter of dialing in at your convenience, at your time to watch the conference. Pick it up, run with it, and take advantage of it while it's here.
Yeah, well said, James. And as I said at the outset, you don't have to see everything live. It will be pre-recorded. It will be high quality, and you will be able to access 30 plus CPD points by looking at all the sessions. Now, we do have an early bird special running to the 18th of September, $200, which is great value for members. And that, as I say, is running to the 18th of September. So 14th and 15th of October is the Vision Conference. James, thanks for your time. Look forward to seeing you at Vision.
Great. See you then, Phil. Bye.